October the 6th, 2017. The Sun is in Virgo. Mercury is combust of the Sun. Breakdown of communications today. We had a Mars-Venus conjunction in Leo. Very fiery, passionate, between the male-female dichotomy. This can go both ways. It can be arguments. It can also be great make-up sex, right? Because it's that fiery passion of Leo in the house of the Sun. But the problem with this right here and what just happened is Venus is moving into Virgo, and she's debilitated there. So you're fixing to have a Venus, Mercury, both. Mercury in its own house, debilitated by the Sun, and a fire sign, and then Venus coming in here with Mars, who also rules fire signs. So a lot of heat coming down on Virgo, especially if Jupiter is still in Virgo at this point. You're going to have Jupiter, Mars, and the Sun, and all these are the three fire rulers. Mars rules the fire of Aries, and Jupiter rules the fire of Sagittarius, and the Sun rules the fire of Leo. They're all three here throwing down with Mercury and Venus both debilitated. That's what you're going to face this coming week. So you ladies, listen up, because this has a lot to do with the feminine because of this Mars-Venus conjunction that just happened. It may look like you won the war, you won the battle, but you could very well lose the war. You're going to have to buckle up for the next few weeks. A lot of heat coming down on the feminine, and those of you with planets in Virgo, conjunctions to Virgo, or happen to be an Earth sign. So this because it's immutable Earth, it's going to transfer two ways. It's going to transfer to the other Earth signs. You'll feel the effects of it in Taurus and Capricorn, and you also feel the effects of it on the mutable cross. On the mutable cross, if she's at the top, let me pause this. Expected interruption, Mercury combust of the Sun. She is at the top of the mutable cross. At the bottom, as mutable Earth, at the bottom of that cross is mutable water in Pisces. She has mutable air in Gemini, and she has mutable fire in Sagittarius. Jupiter, who's all up in her house, rules mutable fire and mutable water. And Mercury, who is combust, rules mutable air. Are we seeing the breakdown of the mutable cross here and what's going down? So, and this is expected. This happens to all the signs in their right time, in their right order. But for now, this is very significant because when Jupiter moves into Libra, going to have a big effect on all of this. Moving out of that, it's like his last little ditch hoorah while he's here for the Sun and Mars to show up and debilitate Mercury and Venus. Of course, Saturn trying to get the hell out of Ophiuchus Scorpio and into Sagittarius as fast as he can, which is Jupiter's house. He's in Mars's house right now. Mars is exalted in Saturn's house of Capricorn. So Mars, moving into Virgo, already has a connection to cardinal Earth because it's exalted in that house. Venus has her connection back to fixed Earth in Taurus, but she's debilitated here. Had that full moon in Pisces. I know a lot of the astrologers want to tell you it was in Aries. I do not know how they get away with the charade. I guess people aren't aware enough to ask the right questions, and they just accept whatever's told them. People will get on any train that comes in the station without a clue of its destination. It's pulling, oh, let's go there, that looks fun, yay! We are definitely at the Carnal Veil. Let's take a look at that full moon we had. It was a nice one. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Bouncing all that energy off what's going on in Virgo. The full moon at the foot of the mutable cross. So it's like the sun and the moon are opposed, right? One in Pisces, one in Virgo. There we go. At 98% right now. It was just a few hours ago, here where I'm at, that it was completely full. Earlier in the wee hours of the morning. Intuitive full moon in water. Loves being here. Intuition off the charts. But I warn you. I warn you, you women, and your intuition. Right? Because Venus moving into Virgo this week. So, intuition is off the charts. But that doesn't mean because we have free will and choice, doesn't necessarily mean we'll make that right decision. And I'm not even going to tell you to follow your intuition because of what's all this fire in the mutable cross. The only thing anchoring it down is that full moon in water. But all it does is energize all this right here. So keep all that in mind as you proceed through this week. Now let's see how long Mercury's going to be debilitated of the sun. And we'll have these communication problems. Good 10 degrees till almost till it comes in conjunction with Jupiter, and then Jupiter's going debilitated. And right there, the moon, Venus, Mars. So a lot of male aggressive, while Mars is transiting Virgo, and Venus is debilitated in Virgo. So right now, feminine energy, the aggression, your emotions of anger and hostility, all bound up in this. You need to find a way to channel that Mars energy coming into your house. Mars deals with war, aggression, passion. You can channel this energy through iron instead of what make war make love, right? Channel that aggression the other way. Cook your food in cast iron. Scrap some iron. Take scrap iron and make some art out of it. Channel that energy in a positive direction. Or with all this fire up in Virgo, it can eat you alive. And goodness, how long do we got till Venus gets out? Oops, back it up. Venus comes out on the 13th. Well, this is just all wrong. I'm a whole month off. Now, how did all of that happen? Well, that don't even make sense. I don't know what I just did, but I think I need to redo this video. Oh yeah, I moved the moon around. Yes, I did. That's fine. Yeah, the moon came around. So it is part of the next month. So no, Venus does not come out on the 13th. Let's do that again. Let's see when Venus comes out. One more time. So we're locked in on Venus. And we're already at the 13th, so she ain't coming out then. It's the 13th of November. Venus leaves Libra. And the time now is 10/6/2017 at 1500 hours. So I don't have to do this video. More of that Mercury combust of the sun. My baby girl's whining. We have a new noise today. Somebody has a yapper they brought in, and she can hear him. She hears him crying. So she's crying too. For those of you who sent donations, thank you so much. 3 new charts added to the short list, and a couple of donations from previous donors. You don't know how incredibly I appreciate that. I don't get many donations. I went 9 months without a single one. So to have you double donate, that's just touches my heart. Thank you so much. It couldn't have come at a better time. Please, don't be shy. Submit that artwork. I'm really serious about this. I need some designs, sigils, logos, just whatever comes to mind. I am not artistic in any stretch of the means, but I know a lot of you are. So if you could just do that for me, and I'll make sure you get full credit for that. And if it ever makes money, even compensation, even though I'm not actually doing this to make money, what I want to do is lock down the name Thalum so they don't take it and use it for something bad. It's like my MySpace account. I have an unusual name, but I also have people that like to screw with me. So I open up MySpace to keep from anybody else putting one in my name. Same thing with Facebook. A lot of you ask me about Facebook. Yes, I have an account, but I never use it. I don't go on there at all. I even block the emails. It can be aggravating because I don't use Facebook. But I have it to keep from someone else opening an account or a sock account in my name. And that's what I want and attempting to do here is lock down the name Thalum, so they can't take it and use it to sell alcohol or cars or pornography or whatever. You know, I don't care if it doesn't ever make a dime and I lose money on it. It's the point of securing it because of what it really stands for and what it means. And of course, the powers that be, they'll take it and use it and make an abomination out of it, like they do everything. So don't mistake me that I'm selling out for the money. I'm not materialistic. If it makes money, then great. I could use that money to help myself and others. There are many, many, many out there in need, and I am a big giver myself. So when I have it, I give, like I give my charts. Right now I don't have a lot of money, but I tell you, I give what I have. And that's my time, my ear, my heart. I give you my heart. And my heart is over here in Aquarius, because my moon and my Venus, I have Venus in a crescent moon in Aquarius. So that's where my heart lies. And right now, all of our hearts are debilitated as Venus moves into Virgo. Alright. Hope that helps y'all. Warning, warning, warning. Coming up with this Mercury. Communication's bad. This over here. Deceptive. Even the makeup sex doesn't make up for what occurred on that conjunction. So beware, ladies. The men will have the upper hand in the next, wow, until November the 13th. You know what to do. Commit that random act of kindness every day.